Alright, so today, gonna be continuing more random contracts and quests for The Witcher 3, and yeah, if you watch part 17 you know exactly what's going on here, and we're just gonna continue doing all the random stuff, no main story stuff today, just random randomness. There are bandits here. This guy looks like this guy looks like the sergeant from Crow's Perch. Actually, both of them do. They look the exact same. They're twins. I like how the Redanian guard back there is just cheering me on. It's like, thanks, dude. Honor in the fatherland. You know how to do your job really well. You know, stopping the rabble and all that. These guys. Like, I know you're being paid orens for this shit, dude. But come on. Imagine if that was your day job. You're just leaning over this railing all day, just coughing at people as I pass by. Ah, yes. Hey, Vimy, how's it going, man? Just visit Vimy real quick to exchange some currency. And, yeah, so I've already pre-selected this quest to start for today. I want to get off and rolling after all the nonsense last time I had with the armor quests and such. Took up 2 hours. But, I don't really know what this quest is. Novigrad Closed City. I have to look for some partners for Caleb Menga from way earlier in, like, what? Part 8? Or 9 or something? I forget when. That is actually interesting lore to me, because this is like one of the few houses in Novigrad that's crooked and weird, and it has these support beams kind of holding it up between the houses. So, a bunch of miners dug underneath it, and they were amateurs, and now the building just lists. Huh. So I gotta find a guy who's a partner of Caleb Menga's. I guess that's what the quest is. Is he in here, maybe? You can stop talking, dude. I get it. You stutter. You can relax. Is there anything behind this door? Let's bring Geralt in here. It appears there's an undone room. Well, an unused room here. That's not uncommon in Witcher 3. Most of the time, I'd say... For me using the camera, I'd say 70% of the time, if there's a locked door that you can't get through, there's gonna be nothing behind it, and the rest of the time you're gonna find stuff like... Yeah, I'd say 70% of the time there's going to be absolutely nothing and it just clips into the geometry. Then I'd say the next 20% of the time there's going to be something like that where it's just an empty room. And then I'd say the last 10% is that there is actually a room of some sort. Either for a mission later that you did, like you're accessing an area that you're not supposed to yet, or I don't know, it's just a random room. It doesn't appear to be anybody in here. Well, aside from the stuttering guy down here, but I'm talking about, like, this Menga character's associate. Maybe up here? Yeah, doesn't seem it. I don't know if I'm alright, lady. I'm trying to find out if this mission is bugged or if there's something useful here.
Can it get any worse? I'm busy.
Waste of breath.
What do you want? White wolf.
Is he inside here? It's locked in here. Yeah, like you see this, this is the 70% of the time. You just see this kind of empty nothingness inside these houses. It's because they didn't make anything inside it. Maybe I need to look for a clue? Yeah, dude, you stole the words out of my mouth. Oh no. Seriously, what's going on?
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
What's in here? Just another house of nothing? So far, we're starting off today pretty bad, pretty annoyingly. Another quest where it's just like, what do I do here? And there's nothing here. Come on. Where do I need to go, game? I'm in the radius. I'm in the radius it wants me to be in. Find the other partners mentioned in the notes and look for keys. Oh, I'm looking for a key. I didn't even read the quest properly. I was looking for a guy. I mean, I assume a key would be inside, then, maybe? Wouldn't be out here on the road, I wouldn't think. Oh! That'll do it. Huh. I didn't go inside this house and there's a dead body in here. Yeah, okay. I guess I did just have to look around the whole area to look for evidence. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss once you see it. Alright, who's this guy?
Long dead. Damn, Hunters got here first.
Doesn't have anything on him. So I assume we go upstairs then? Yep. What is that on there? I thought they were handprint. Are they handprints? They look a little weird for handprints. And the torch went out a second ago after I already lit it. There's a key.
Wonder what this is.
Slaughter is Sintra. I don't need to read that. Letter about treasure. Mates, way things are now, ain't a snowball's chance in summer we're gonna move the goods at a decent price. Too many thinks, too many buyers. We gotta hide it and wait for better times to come, assuming they ever do. I know what you're thinking. That I'm trying to fuck you over. That I'll hoof it along with the treasure. Not that I hold it against you. Don't trust you one whit either. So in order for us to all to sound sleepy, I can speak. Let's do the following. Frankly, it's impressive this guy can write in this world. That's an uncommon trait. We'll hide all the loot at my place, behind the door with 3 locks, which, as you geniuses surely have guessed, can only be opened with 3 keys. One held by each of us. That way, we'll all be sure no one will plow the others, and we'll split the gold evenly. The accent dropped on me. Okay, once it's all blown over, deal. Fritz. Whatever. So it's to unlock this, I guess. Okay. Maybe. Let me go to the other guy, then. witch hunters. Yeah, so I'm still reading through book 3. I'm almost at the end of book 3 for The Witcher, for rereading it. And I'll be moving on to book 4 here soon.
I feel faint. My head spins.
Go lay down. And yeah, I'm getting super. I forgot how much of a look at all those Redanian guards over there that are just spawning. Look at them all over here. What are all of you dumbasses doing here? Look at this. Look how many there are. Move it. Don't say fuck to me. Fuck you. Look how many Redanian guards are here. It's like everybody spawned on this stupid little promenade. Like, I know that there's a lot of people here, but damn. Look how many Eternal Fire people there are, too. What is happening on the bridge?
I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish.
It's fresh fish.
Witcher, sir! Help a woman in need!
Okay.
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
I feel like this is a trap for, one, the amount of no amount of gold will be wasted to cleanse this demon, and two, you gave a really stereotypical answer of a ghost. So, knowing how this will go, I feel like this is a, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like this is an ambush or something.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Geralt, both you and I both know that that's a very generic ghost answer.
I will show you the way.
Well, it could be a white or a puff bow. Dude. Dude. You're patronizing the lady.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Bella?
Yep, I knew it. I stabbed him in the stomach and his arm flew off.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
That is the dumbest answer.
Exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially.
Oh, you caught me. Oh, what will I do?
Shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
Yeah, because Geralt will probably punch your teeth in for that. Okay, so that was actually the last key that I was looking for here. Wanted. 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous, banned, and must be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox. For its... Oh, so she was one of the 3 people who was hiding the treasure initially. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, she was incredibly stupid doing what she just did. So anyway, I'm reading the 3rd Witcher book at the moment. And, where am I in the book? I'm loving Regis. Regis is... He's a character in the Witcher series. And he's in this game. He's in the 3rd DLC. Well, I always say the 3rd DLC because I always view like the first part of the game, the second part of the first DLC is the second part of the game, and the second DLC is the 3rd part of the game. But yeah, Regis is in the Blood and Wine expansion, and he's in the books. He dies canonically in the books. He's killed by Vilgefortz. Spoilers for the books. There are no spoilers while watching this stuff. I shall spoil everything. And, yeah, so I'm at... he's been in the books... He's been in the 3rd book for a while and such. I've been enjoying his presence as I do in the Blood and Wine DLC a lot. I'm always kind of on the fence with Regis of whether I like him more than Zoltan or just a little less. Him and Zoltan are kind of a toss-up of 3rd and 4th place of my favorite characters in The Witcher. Because Geralt's number 1, Vesemir's number 2. And then just depending on my mood, Zoltan is boisterously relatable enough in his frankness and his camaraderie and that kind of stuff. And he's a generally great guy. So he's fantastic. And then Regis is very intelligent, very logical, he can be a bit snarky, and I relate with him a lot as well on some of the personality traits he has. So I really like Regis a lot, and it's always when I get to that part in the 3rd book where it's like you get Zoltan and you get Regis and such, it's like, oh, I can't pick one or the other if I like them better. I just like them for who they are. They're wonderful characters. But yeah, so I forgot about this and I love it, how they find out Regis is a vampire eventually, and Geralt's like, well, Regis asks like, could you kill me, Geralt? Could you really kill me? Geralt's like, no, leave. He's just like, thank you, you're my friend. And then he whisks his cape and vanishes. And then he shows up again later on, and he helps Milva and Cahir, whatever, I say Cahir, find Geralt and such and everything, and they kind of explain the situation and such. And then Geralt, Regis helps Dandelion, he bandages him and such, and Geralt threatens to, this is actually when Geralt threatens to kill him, and then Regis asks the question and such. But it's just like, it's just back and forth with Geralt and Regis of, could you kill me? And Geralt being like, no, you're too much of my friend. You're too good a person. He's like, yes, I'm a vampire, but I'm a good guy. God, Regis is so fucking amazing. He's so fucking snarky. Of just like, yes, I am intelligent. I am smart. I'm not a bloodsucker who's out to kill you. I am your friend. He's very reliable. He's a very reliable person. Where the fuck is this cabinet I'm supposed to be getting the treasure from? I thought it was in here. I thought it was over here. Is it in the house next to me? I think it's in the house next to me. It's like up there or something? Do I have to go through here? Maybe I do. No. I have no idea where the hell to go for this thing. I thought it was just upstairs from that one dude. Okay, I didn't realize, like, I knew there was something up with this torch. I didn't realize it opened a secret door. Okay. That explains why I thought this building was the building and then the room was missing. Okay, yeah. Well, there's that quest. But yeah, so now I'm at the part in the book where Regis has come back a 3rd time, and is like, they're basically just like, yeah, he's a higher vampire, we're just gonna let him join our troop. We're a fellowship of a half-dryad, a Nilfgaardian who's not a Nilfgaardian, a witcher, a bard, and a higher vampire. And, yeah, they're a weird group. So Zoltan's missing at the moment, so I have no idea what's happened to him. I forget. That's why I'm rereading the books, is I've forgotten most of, Oh. You guys are sick fucks murdering all these halflings and, what appears to be dwarves. And then having a dwarf and an elf dig. Really, look at this sickness. They're having a halfling, a dwarf, and an elf bury dwarves and halflings that were murdered. King Radovid, everybody. King fucking Radovid. Glad I killed him recently in one of the... What was it, part 16? Yeah, part 16. There's so much that happens in this game that I'm having to refer to parts to remember when, when I did things in the game. Let's dye your shoes red, Geralt. Oh, it doesn't actually color them. But yeah, I'm in the books where I'm at the part of the... I'm towards the end of the third book where Regis rejoins him a third time. Pretty much just flat out starts telling Geralt, yeah, look, you want to go to the south... You want to go to the southern border towards the Yaruga and into Nilfgaard to find Ciri. We all know Ciri's not down there anymore from Cahir and his recount of things. And, yeah, you want to be alone. You're a loner. You're a sad, lonely witcher. You need friends, you sick fuck. Come with us. And then they make a stew together. They all have a part in making a stew. And, yeah. Meanwhile, Ciri's messing with the rats out, just kind of on the eastern side of the country. They're a band of bandits. And once again, look at all these Redanian... Wow, that was a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Kind of stuck in here, I think. I'm kind of stuck in here, actually. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way out of here. It's not letting me grab anything. A rare instance where I need the camera to get out of an environment. Jeez. Cautious of those. But yeah, I was gonna say, just all those Redanians over there that just spawned in. And the Lodge of Sorceresses is... That's the... Yeah, that's what I read last night, now that I'm recalling everything kind of canonically and what's happened in the books. Book 3 is the Lodge of Sorceresses just reconvened and have met now. With Frangilla Vigo and Francisca Findabaugh and Sabrina Glesvig. And all these names that mean nothing to you unless you really know Witcher because, I don't think Sabrina is in this game at all. I don't... Francisca, I believe... I don't think it was Ida we met earlier with Yennefer. I think it was Francisca? I forget which one of the elves we met in Kaer Morhen when Yennefer used her megascope. Yeah, they're all convening in the book and such, and Yennefer's there and they're upset about that and all that because they think that she's with Nilfgaard and whatever. Even though she kind of is and kind of isn't. She was stuck as a statue for a month and a half, so people are like, where the fuck have you been? Have you been with Nilfgaard? And technically, no.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Alright, I got my sword. We're gonna go in the woods and kill some monsters. Enough monologuing about the books and stuff from me, anyway. I ramble. I am very aware of that. There are a lot of Skellige not contracts. Do we have a lot of Skellige contracts? Actually, yeah, we got a lot of Skellige stuff we can do. I'm gonna try to stay in Novigrad and Velen for now. Contract. This is a fairly modestly leveled one. Slamming doors. Travel to the Haunted Mansion. I remember when the Haunted Mansion was coming out in 2004, and everybody was kind of excited for it back then. Like, it was this dopey Eddie Murphy horror comedy film from Disney people were looking forward to. And because I grew up Disney. And so, of course, a Disney horror movie at that time was something that was like, oh, there hasn't been too many of those recently.
So this is the haunted house.
Yeah, it looks like a haunted house. But I remember so much of the marketing for that movie back then. And those stupid singing statue heads, the busts, were on every fucking commercial for that movie. And then when you got the McDonald's toys, I had like 4 of them that were just those stupid singing heads. I don't have any of them anymore, because I probably threw them away from annoyance. But I remember I kept getting those stupid toys. I even remember what they briefly... I don't remember the words they said, because it's this shitty low-quality speaker in them. But the noise that they made was always something like... You just click the button on it, and it would just do... I don't even know what the fuck they ever said. It was just this incomprehensible singing in that pattern, in that tone. Fuck you, Haunted Mansion. Fuck you, Eddie Murphy. Nah, I don't hate Eddie that much.
Whole building shaking, but a specter would have attacked me already.
Eddie Murphy's best as Donkey from Shrek.
Inhabitants clearly left in a hurry.
Yeah, the food's moldy. This is funny to me because I've been watching a lot of Steve 1989 MRE info. This dude who, dude in his early 30s or late 20s or something, he's been doing this for many years, and I've watched him for a few years, but he buys these like 70 to 80-year-old MREs from the military, from like collectors or whatever and such, and he opens them up and he eats them and examines them and gives like historical information based upon them, and he's really cool about that. But I just watched a bit of him actually before I started doing this, and when I see this, I'm just like, yep, that's something Steve would probably try to eat. Nice hiss. That's a spooky picture. Alright, pointless Witcher lore. So this is Hierarch Hammelfart, actually. This is his picture in the game. And like I said when I talked about him before, he's kind of contested between looking like this guy who just kind of looks like your generic Pope-ish figure. And then there's a few depictions. I know the Gwent card game depicts him as this extremely fat guy, which I kind of bounce between viewpoints of what he actually looks like. I don't know if he's in The Witcher 2. I don't think he is. But yeah, this is Hierarch Hammelfart. That is a real name in this game. He's the for the uninitiated, he's the guy who commands the Eternal Fire cult. There's some thumping going on in this house. I didn't even see that with my eye. Oh, I remember this. I remember this place. There's a golem. This building was built on top of Elven ruins, and there's a golem back here.
Wow. Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. Looks like a journal.
I'm just going to silently read this very briefly. Ne'er-do-wells. He's talking...
Elemental. Pretty powerful, too.
Yeah.
Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
We have to go deeper. If I remember right, there's a switch over here. Yep, there's a switch. I remember too much about this game, even years later.
Something clicked.
It was the Joy-Con, Geralt. The Nintendo Switch has been activated. And now we shall go into this chamber and fight Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, that's a thing. It's a big old golem. Hey, buddy. You stuck in there? You want out?
Almost managed to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Don't go busting that yet.
Ceiling would have caved in if not for this support.
We got a magic egg. I'm gonna use the camera on it first. What's inside? There's nothing inside the egg, never mind. Well, let's take a look at the elemental since we're here anyway. He's kind of trapped. He does have a face. You can see he got a little eyeball slot there. Does not appear that there's anything inside the golem specifically. It's just a big mass of texture. It's hollow. It just has the outer texture on the inside as well. Yeah, you can see the shape of his face pretty clearly. That's something you don't entirely get to see too much of, due to how small it is and how much you have to kind of run around to fight these guys. Oh, my favorite song is playing. Well, besides Spikarug. Spikarug is probably my favorite song in The Witcher 3. Alright, that's enough examining. Let us ard the egg. That worked out well. I don't think I was supposed to blow up that support. What? This thing's named. This thing's called Therazane. This guy's also pretty tough, actually. Use the horn. The power of the horn compels you. Hey, Geralt. Your information and knowledge about architectural design sucks. This pillar went away and the ceiling didn't collapse. Everything's fine. And maybe this one's holding stuff up. Nope, we're good. Collect my reward from Kurt Dysart. Oh, right. Isn't this that guy in that bar that I talked to a really, really long time ago? I think it is. Back when we were doing Triss's early missions. Yeah, he's upstairs.
Ow! Scoundrel!
Yep, you.
Yes?
Fixed your house.
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it an estate to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, I should see. Your bounty. Well, there you are. And farewell.
I mean, if you think an old elven ruin is a cellar, sure. Okay, we're level 30 now, actually. That's pretty good. Dude, move out of the way. Move out of the fucking way. How rude, good sir. Drunken bastard.
Whoa!
Okay, there's another contract I can do. Where is this one? I also need to sell things. I'll do that while I'm here. It's out by the goose.
Thanks for your help, Carol. We've got a nab of bastards away.
Aye.
Let's...
Wait, what the heck is that? Snake figurine. I don't think I need that anymore. Trying to think, what quest would that be for? Seriously, what quest would this have been for? How much does it even cost? For it? Ah, man, I lost some money there. Whatever. What's with this mask? Oh, it's the Ouroboros mask from earlier with Ermion. Okay. Huh, I forgot I sold this guy that. I'll sell this guy these things. I don't really care about the trophies in this game. They give you buffs and such, and, well, they give you passive buffs, but... I don't really find many of them useful. I think I'm good then. I don't think I need that serpent thing.
Farewell.
Let one stray in, and before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them.
As they say, a bard must be a good thinking.
Let's deal with this. Top.
Show me...
Oh my god, I forgot. So, I was listening to some music a few days ago and realized that the theme for Novigrad, I think it's called Merchants of Novigrad or something for whatever the song's called. It sounded, that rhythm, the main melody of this song for this area, reminded me of something else. And I spent about an hour trying to figure out, in listening to other music, to figure out what it exactly was. And I knew it was from a musical of some type. So I went through things like Jekyll and Hyde. I went through Sweeney Todd. I went through a few Disney soundtracks. I went through Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. I really thought it was from A Christmas Carol for some reason, but then I ended up on Les Miserables, and it's the same melody as Castle on a Cloud in Les Miserables. What is it? What are the lyrics again? It's the one sung by the little girl. I know a place where I can go, far from the danger, whatever. It's the... I know a castle on a cloud. I know a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. I know a castle on a cloud. So now when I hear this fucking song and the melody, the Les Mis song is a lot slower. But when I hear this song, all I think of is, I know a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. I know a castle on a cloud. I like to go there. I like to go there. I know a castle on a cloud. It has ruined me. It has ruined me. This song has absolutely been destroyed by my revelation as to what that melody is. It's the same 8 fucking notes. And I cannot listen to this song anymore without thinking of that. I love this song. But man, now I can't not hear those lyrics. I know a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. It's fucking ruined me, man. Let's go to this place and continue the quest. I've sold the stuff I needed to. Like, I would play a side-by-side to give an example, but you can't do that on YouTube without getting destroyed. So, yeah, if you want to hear it, listen to Castle on a Cloud from the Les Mis soundtrack, and listen to the melody. From the beginning of that, for the first few minutes, it's immediately the same 8 notes that the dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's man, I cannot believe that. I lost my fucking mind when I realized that. Hey, dude, you got a monster?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Yep, and I remember this one as well. I don't remember what monster... I don't think this is a Leshen. You know, given the circumstances of it being a forest, I'm just gonna assume it's a Leshen.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back if you so's my mates the race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No liquor. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel got stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
Sure, dude. Okay, if I'm remembering right, this is the forest on the other side of Novigrad. Yeah, it's all the way down here. I remember this quest. Yeah, I remember most of the quests. I think I could just fast travel over there, actually. Might be quicker than walking all the way. Yeah, I can at least get to the portside gate. So, musical investigations aside... Oh, yeah. So, I will be able to finally start recording and making series, I guess, for N64 games. I have received the Eon adapter for the N64, the same one that I used for the GameCube. Well, not the same one, the same type. But it's the newer one that they put out for the N64, so I can now capture... I got my N64 actually still hooked up next to me from testing it. So now I can record and play N64 stuff at the max hardware resolution of 480 through HDMI. There's some wolves up here. The battle call of the horn commands me to slay these vile wild dogs. They come at me, bearing fangs and claws, wanting to gut out my eyes and eat them like minnows. So yeah, anyway, I'll be able to play N64 games basically now. Which I'm excited about. I'm actually very excited about that, because there's been stuff I've been wanting to do, like Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, So I also had to, for a game that, there's one main game that I'm going to probably start off with this whole N64 thing that I have coming in the mail that I'm very excited to try out, and have done thorough research on it, and I'll have a lot to talk about when I actually do it. It's a Japanese game, and I had to figure out a way to play Japanese games on my North American N64, so I did a bit of research, and it turns out there is a device that would allow that. It basically make the N64 region free, because it also allows PAL games to work on it as well, and it doesn't interfere with the Eon adapter that I just got, which was another concern I had to test out in testing, and it works totally fine. And that is the Hyperkin... What is this stupid thing called again? I have the box. I get up from my chair and look behind me. It's back on my bookshelf. If you hear any rustling, that is me moving about the room. The hype, and this is not an endorsement of any fucking kind, I just bought this because I needed it to test this shit out. The Hyperkin Hyperconvert Universal Cart Adapter. It's this, it reminds me of the Sega 32X, and it's this big mushroom-esque cart slot that you put on top into the slot of your N64, and then you put the cartridge on top and pass it through that. And from my understanding, it basically just removes region locking for the N64 by having it as a pass-through adapter. So I could play Japanese games on my N64 then, and not have any problems. Logger's Hut. So I have some interesting plans with this new possibility. And yeah. So I'm excited. Now I'm just looking at my shelf and see what N64 shit I got. Just like, yeah. That's gonna be some good times.
Logger's Hut. Need to find the spot where they died. Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
Let's check the house. Does not seem to be really anything in here. Geralt is getting stuck on nothing. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of research into weird region converters and N64 stuff, and just trying to abuse what a physical N64 is possible of. I even opened up this thing and cleaned it out for the first time ever. I've owned this thing for like 10 years, but never bothered opening it up and cleaning it. And man, these things get dusty and gross. They get really dusty and gross. One thing that I really, now I'm just nerding out about console hardware and shit because I open stuff up all the time and repair things and do stuff like that. But I am really happy and did not expect at all for the ability to pull out the cart slot. Like the actual bracket that you like put the card in. That you just pull out of the motherboard. You literally can just pull it out. There's no soldering holding it in place. And that was an amazing moment for me because it's like, okay, then now I don't have to desolder this thing. I can just pull it out and put it back in. I can get my little tools and get in between the pins and clean everything and make sure everything's all fine and dandy. I've never seen that before, and I got giddy, as stupid as that is when I found that out. Okay, we got some monsters. Hey guys. I'm sorry I'm invading your swamp home. So yeah, that's been my past couple days, has been finicking around with N64 stuff. It is not the most interesting to an amount of people, I understand that. To me, I find it very interesting. Because I like hardware, I like real hardware. And I like figuring out what limits I can actually push this stuff to with modern tech. Without actually modifying anything. That's my key thing. Is I can modify stuff if I want to, but I'd rather not. I'd rather see what is the limit I can actually push this hardware at its pace, not in whatever pace I can make it go at, but what is its pace?
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
And I think I've successfully now done that with my N64, so.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big. A dwarf went this way. Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily.
Well, here's this guy.
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death.
The other guy ran this way. Ah, there he is.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
Yeah, so we got a Leshen. Pretty nasty one, I guess. Let's take a look at this guy. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, he's got a root around his neck. Hmm. That's a hell of a way to die. I am not happy that this is a Leshen. I fear Leshens. Okay, so I found both of them. What else is there? Still says there's stuff to look at in the area. Oh, the claw over here.
Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong. Everything says Leshen, a young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem. Not a Leshen's birds. False trail. Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
Geralt, there wasn't even anything there, man. Invisible ravens. The newest breed, south of Novigrad. There's nothing here either.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Yeah, it's gonna be by this big old tree, ain't it? There it is.
So and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it, ought to piss it off and make it leave its lair.
Okay, is it gonna come out? Oh, I like this intro. I love this one. You see it there. I'm not going to use the camera to see what it's doing here. I can already assume. That is good. That is amazing. Oh, I love that intro. That is great. Geralt, I didn't even have you toot the horn that time. I love how it appears in the distance back there and then goes behind the tree and then shows up right in front of you at that tree. That is amazingly quality. The first time I saw that happen, it kind of scared me. I was like, whoa, damn. Geralt, I don't need that. I need the bombs, dude. Okay. Come on, Geralt. Throw the fucking bomb. Thank you. Jesus Christ. These crows, man. How is it still alive? There we go. Whoa, wolf, wolf. Surprise wolf. Whoa, who shot that arrow? Literally, who is out here with me? Who are you? Who the heck is out here? Where are you? Oh, Scoia'tael out here. What the hell? Yo! Friends! Okay, let's get rid of this wolf. One slice. Yeah, that honestly, throughout this whole thing, the random arrow coming out of nowhere scared me the most. I was like, who the hell is out here in the middle of these elder woods like this? We're in a primeval forest, for shit's sake. Who is out here shooting arrows at wolves? Although, yeah, the answer was in and of itself obvious. There's a Scoia'tael. Where did he go? Is he up? Is that him up there now? I thought I saw something move up here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got a Scoia'tael encampment over here. Alright.
Greetings, Gwynblade. Would you like to trade?
Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
What are these that you have? I think that's good enough.
Buffalo.
Yeah, this was a weird mission. More dogs. I got to ramble about N64 stuff. I fought a Leshen. And we found some Scoia'taels. Yeah, that's a little weird. Let's go tell what's-his-face the job's done. He's actually quite a... I'm gonna walk there, but, he's a fair bit away.
Oh, come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
How about no, creepy lady? This cow? Cow, why you do?
Nails come out on it. Catch some. Have a race.
Do not cry, boy. I freed the cow from its hell. It was stuck with a spike in its neck. It has returned to the cow gods. The bovine beauty shall return to the pastures upon yonder. Do not cry for it. It returns to the motherland of beef and milk. Thought I heard something, but I think it was just the wind. I heard a... And I was just like, what the fuck was that? Okay, here's the place. Hey, dude, I killed the Leshen.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
This one's all the way down by Bennick. Huh. This is a pretty high-level Velen quest. There's not too many high-level Velen quests, given it's the second area in the game. If I remember right, this is the trading, like... There's a group of traders that went missing or something. I think I tried doing this one earlier and it didn't let me for some reason. Yeah, this guy. I kept trying to talk to this guy earlier and it didn't let me do anything with him.
Master Witcher, a word, if you will. Might have a job for you. A couple of our folk have gone missing, and
Think I ran into them. Cave north of here. A wyvern attacked them. One lost his life, but the others should be here soon.
damn it all, we never should have split. Let them go off on their own. The wyvern. Did you cut it down? All the one of ye?
Your friends weren't exactly eager to help. Didn't find the decency to offer a reward either.
How am I to know you speak the truth?
Suppose we can wait till they get back. Though I should charge you more if so.
Nay, no need. Gods will judge you if you've not spoke the truth. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
Yeah, so I already found that wyvern and killed it. I don't know if that was recorded or not. It might have been off part. But it just didn't let me do anything with that quest for a long time for some reason. It wouldn't let me talk to that guy. I don't know why it just let me finally, but whatever. Okay, so I have to kill a bunch of necrophages in this abandoned town, I guess? Yeah, it's a bunch of Alguls. Man, they were chewing on this guy like dinner.
Living soul in sight. Something evil's been here. Necrophages appeared after. Necrophages tore the body apart. Can't say what killed him, though.
I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna be a vampire, isn't it? Huh.
Sword wounds. Sword wounds.
Yes, cool, Geralt.
Somebody's well off. Especially for Velen.
Yeah, this is like really, really fancy.
A Leshen's head. Chopped off with a sharp knife. Well, well. Somebody beat me to it.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain everything, Geralt. Like, why is this stove on?
Fire still burning. This happened recently.
Yeah, there's something not right here, man.
Fire still burning.
Yes.
This happened recently.
I don't exactly remember this mission, so I'm a little creeped out. What's going on here? What's in the barn?
Cuts. Shallow, but each hit an artery. Blade pierced internal organs. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, that spooked me a bit. What were you saying?
Bolt snapped in half.
I mean, we got sword wounds, we got arrow bolts and such from a crossbow. So there's only two things that are skilled enough to do this. If it's from a person, would be, to me, it would be either a Scoia'tael or it would be a Witcher. And I'm not aware of other Witchers aside from...
Blood. Mixed with something. Smell. Alcohol. Earthball. The Wolfsbane. A potion. This blood didn't come from a peasant.
We had, what's-his-face, Letho earlier, and then there's what's-his-face who was transmorgified into the zombie weird demon thing from the guy from the Catskill. I forget his name again.
Imperial mustache, plump cheeks, important man. Cause of death, stab wound. Blade between the ribs, straight to the heart. Holding something. Silver chain, snapped, ripped it off someone. Something odd about this. Might find more clues in the village. Pitchfork. Dangerous weapon at close quarters.
Yeah, you nearly died. Well, you died to one in the books.
Arm severed above the elbow. With one blow.
So, if it's not an extremely skilled Scoia'tael, and it's not a Witcher, the only thing I can assume it is a higher vampire, but I don't know if there's even a normal vampire like a Katakan or an Ekimora. I wouldn't expect this kind of violence. More ghouls.
Blade pierced internal organs.
This is an interesting quest. I don't remember much of any of this if I've done it before. And I'm being very inquisitive of what has happened.
Gut sliced open. Probably died defending its owner.
I'm kind of at this point betting on a vampire.
First cut severed the aorta. Second hit the femoral artery. He died quickly. Didn't put up a fight.
Hey, wait!
Damn it.
There's a kid? They ran this way. Did they go in this house?
A doll. And a child's footprints.
What the hell is happening here? They ran into the window? There's something in there. They ran through the house. There's a dead lady in here.
Gotcha.
I don't think you understand exactly like how close I'm sitting my monitor, just with the most like, what the fuck is going on here expression on my face. Just like, I am in wonderment. It's just like, what is happening here? What are you doing here, kid?
Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you.
Geralt, I
Calm down.
I think she's the monster, maybe?
I got it wrong.
You've cat eyes, same as him.
So it's a witch. Wait, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a witcher.
Same as
him. The bad man who killed everyone.
Did he have two swords on his back?
Not telling you nothing. Go away.
All right, enough. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell ye. The woods. They was haunted. Some spook. Uncle Silvermere said we best fetch a witcher. So one came. Looked lots like you. But there were evil in his eyes. He bought the spook's headset. Uncle Silvermere weren't happy about something. They yelled and they cursed. where we leave gifts for the gods. I hid in the barn. Found this lying in the hay.
School of the Cat. Thanks. You've been a big help.
Huh.
What'll you do? Got any family around here?
Me auntie lives in Orton.
I'll take you to her. But first I gotta see to this bad man. This doll's yours, right? Hug it close and stay put. Understood? Sit tight, kid.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this quest.
Off towards the circle. That'd be the place to start.
I don't believe I've ever done this quest. This is highly interesting to me. And like I assumed, given the crossbow and the sword attacks, it's a witcher. Or at least something that's trying to be a witcher. School of the Cat, huh? I'm wearing School of the Cat armor right now. And have the swords, so that's a little ironic in my opinion.
The stone circle. Need to look around.
Yeah, the School of the Cat members are kind of known to be a little crazy. They're a little weird.
Prince. Barely visible. Must be him.
Where people from, like Letho's school, the School of the Viper, they tend to be more brutish, more professional mercenary type. School of the Cat's members, they tend to be a little insane for some reason. I think this guy's no different, really. If he is from them. He has the medallion, so I assume so. And everything I saw back there, to me, seems like the work of a witcher. Okay, we got wolves.
Blood. Still fresh. Close.
There's something on the road up ahead. It's another wolf. Where is he going? Yeah, he's injured. Where the hell is he going, though?
Well, well.
Gayton.
Crossbreed.
Who the bloody hell are you?
You lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first. Then we'll see.
Take your seat.
I'll stand. Now talk. Honorton, what happened?
Come on. You know what happened. Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess.
Not in the mood for guessing games.
I knew you were no fun the minute I saw you. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely covers my potion ingredients.
What did you agree to?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up, you know the routine. Good sir, me young'uns are starving. There's a war on. Gods have mercy. Show some pity.
Rings a bell, but that's no reason to kill.
I'm not finished. I told them I wouldn't show pity. And if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the lesson back. They got these grim looks. Then the alderman spoke. Come now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men wouldn't take it. Come, you'll get your coin right quick. I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
Just like Geralt. Oh, shit. How'd you survive that? Huh. Like, yeah, I don't exactly hate the guy for this anymore, but at the same time, you don't fucking destroy a whole town because of it. You should have just bailed, dude. I want both of these answered, but I know I'm probably only going to get one of them answered. Because I want to see, like, his opinion of slaughtering everyone in the town. And then I also legit want to know, like, what'd you do to get out of that, man? I'm going to go for the slaughter. See what he says.
Decided to massacre the whole village.
What would you have done? Gone to the local magistrate to file a complaint? I admit, I lost my temper. Lost it bad. I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to then begging me for help and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel, and didn't sheathe it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl. Why'd you spare her?
'Cause... it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have asked if it didn't. Talk.
Reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart. Witcher to Witcher. What now?
Logistically and pragmatically, I think I'm just gonna let the guy go. He's a sicko, but legit, they did try to murder him. So to me, it's a gray area of I just kind of want this guy to go away and I'll never see him again. That's kind of my thing. Just get the fuck out of here, man, or I'll kick your ass next time. That's my kind of thought, and that's knowing Geralt. That's kind of the thing. It's debatable with Geralt, but my understanding of Geralt, I think. Trying to think, like, what would Geralt do actually? I feel like he would kick his ass and then tell him to go, but I don't have that option here. Like, he would, like, beat the shit out of him and then tell him to get out of here. I'm just gonna say not judging. I don't give a crap anymore.
Ultimately, it's not my job to judge you.
That's it? Not gonna lecture me? Make me promise to mend my ways?
They call me the Butcher of Blaviken, for good reason. I know how it is. Sometimes heads just roll.
Wait. I'm no cheap prick like those hayseeds. I owe you something. Here, directions to my stash. Take what you want.
Oh.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Good luck on the path, Wolf.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, man. Free treasure. Huh. Okay.
Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out.
Yeah, that was I'd never done that quest before. That was weird. Yeah, because, like, Geralt isn't all just stoic neutrality, and he's not perfect. He is not a perfect guy. There are plenty of moments in the books and in the games where he has legitimately been straight up like, I want to kill these people. Geralt has had moments like that. He has them more frequently in the books, to my memory. But he does have moments like that where he just kind of turns into this... He gets so angry, he loses it.
Wind's howling.
So, I was trying to think of that more, how Geralt would approach it. And I would picture him... If there were the books or something, I would picture him literally, like, interrogating him, maybe beat the shit out of him a little bit and telling him to get the hell out of there. Never come back. Run away and never return.
You're back! I thought you'd not return. That he'd hurt you too.
I'm fine. And you don't need to worry about him anymore.
So you'll take me to my auntie's? It's awful here.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Think I could ride on your shoulders?
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I promise.
Then hop on up.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
Cause back in the village, there's no...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
Gods, what happened? A bandit attack?
Okay, here's a moment. Something like that. Another Witcher did it. The spook they were having trouble with killed them. I'm going to say something like that.
You could say that. You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
Funny. Used to be folk were afraid we'd take their kids.
Used to be folk weren't so in need. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 last winter. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward ye, Master Witcher, 1,000 blessings.
Time I was on my way.
No? But why?
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up some pancakes. Sound good to ye?
Yo, pancakes! They're gonna have breakfast! Man, now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a while.
Is it true?
They're making pancakes. Making bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. A Witcher saves a day and they're making bacon pancakes. Alright. Yeah, so that was I've never done that quest before. That was really, really good. I enjoyed that one. There's something by Lindenvale. Another recent development on my end for tech-wise is something that excites me, but is extremely pointless and monotonous and more just business, I guess, is the fact that I had to get a new hard drive to store all my video files and such. Because I do keep every single recording, even like the weird bonus stuff that I record for the channel. I have everything. And even the little audio tests and scraps and stuff on the second channel and such. And the 4 terabyte hard drive that I have is now pretty much full, so I've had to get another one. So I should be good on memory for like the next 2.5 years, I think.
Oh, aye.
Hear about the contract. Any idea what this monster is?
Nay, but proper huge it must be. Slaughtered no less than 12 wolves. Ripped their guts out, but left lots uneaten. Means malice rules it. Makes it kill. Howls and bellows, nights something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods, though hunger grips the village.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Fortune smiled upon us when it brought you here. Good hunting to ye.
So I'm really just happy. The reason I'm excited is I'm really happy I don't have to delete any of my videos or files or anything for the channel. I can keep everything. I can just put the... Once this hard drive's full, I'll just put it in storage and hope it doesn't die someday. It will eventually, but who knows when. But I'll have a new space to put these, like, massive HD files on for the next couple years. It takes a load off my mind of panicking about memory space. There's the Gravehag house from last time. I think it is. I believe it is. Something just over here for another contract. Wolves? They are all dead.
Big. Really big.
That's his first thing he says for this. It's just, it's big. It's really big.
Monster wiped out the whole pack.
If there's one thing I'm amused about with Doug Cockle, that is his name, the VA for Geralt, is how he kind of actually for Geralt's voice, he just kind of lowers it a little bit more. He kind of does it just a little bit more in like the front of his neck, and then he gets Geralt, and that's amazing. Okay, it climbed up this way.
Left a lot of fur when I rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there.
Not sure if this is a werewolf or maybe it's a fiend. Oh yeah, I think this is a fiend. Isn't this the one? Yeah, there's the shit pile. There's a shit pile right here.
Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while. Gotta find another way.
I remember this quest because of the giant pile of shit outside the lair. Ah, The Witcher 3. Memorable adventures. Memorable adventures. What wonders. Okay, there should be an entrance somewhere around here. I don't want to fall into it unexpectedly. There should be an entrance somewhere around here. It's just like a really, like, person-sized tiny hole in the ground. Is it down there, maybe? I don't think it is. I could have swore it was by these trees. Maybe it's not. There it is, yeah. Just this tiny hole. I vaguely remember falling into this hole and dying once, that's why I was trying to be careful. Oh. Huh. Oh yeah, another monster killed this guy. I think it was a chort? Because this is a fiend.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it.
my memory serves, it was a short Geralt.
Paw prints. Fight lasted a while. Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though. Both lost loads of blood.
This is Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong, I guess. Two monsters going at it in a cave. That sounds a little too raunchy from what I meant by it, but yeah. There's nothing up here. Is there something back by the corpse? In its mouth.
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. A short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
A chort. It's gotta be. Yeah, I made the chort bait a long time ago in the recipe catalog. So I've been ready for this quest for like 30 hours. Let me get it ready, actually. Should just be in potions. No, is it in quest items? First off, let me replace Roach's saddle. Something better. Yeah. Let me check what trophy I have as well on it. Bonus experience from monsters. Bonus experience from monsters. Bonus experience from monsters. Yeah. There we are.
Done. Ought to attract the Chort's attention. Smell this 5 miles away. Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
Alright. That is another contract. Almost done. Just gotta get the reward for it. But yeah, it was just a chort. Wasn't too difficult. It headbutted me at the start, which I expected. That's why I put a Quen up. But, yeah, it was not too difficult.
Chort was prowling the nearby forest. Found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A Chort? Fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open, see if there's anything else out there.
Cheers then, Witcher. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
Oh, can we finally do byways? Byways is interesting. Talk to the commander of the Nilfgaardian Patrol. Where's that other option? Up over here by Oriton? Sure. We'll talk to him first, just because it's another part of the mission, I guess. I'm aware of what the Byways quest is, and that town will finally be liberated, because it's always... Here's the problem with Byways, is, it's annoying because this area, like up here by Mid-Copse, Crow's Perch, all this, you generally navigate this area early on in the game when you're like a level 8. And Byways is pretty much a level 20 to 25 area. So if you happen to just walk down here, you're going to be met with a bunch of ghouls that are like level 21 or something. And as obviously, I've already been through here and done some stuff in the meantime. But Byways is always annoying because it's a town pretty far away from everything else between Frischlow and Duinhen. And you can't really use the fast travel spot there without getting close to a ton of monsters. So when I fast travel there, we're going to be met with a bunch of monsters immediately. And you can't fast travel out because that's not how the fast travel system works. If there's a bunch of monsters around you, you can't really fast travel away. If you're by a signpost, you have to kill the monsters. At least I believe so. I don't remember if you can or not. But anyway, it's just a pain in the neck how there's a bunch of monsters down here. Every time when you're early in the game, like 15 hours in... you can't really do anything with byways, and it's a roadblock. It's a serious roadblock on this whole area down here. And now we can finally get rid of that roadblock. What do you have to say, good sir?
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost, somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windhammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village Byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster. You must learn what happened to this patrol. The Empire places great value on the lives of its soldiers. Do this, learn well what happened. The reward will be proper.
Deal. I'll see what happened to your patrol, whether there really is a monster in Byways.
Good. Good.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of necrophages down there. Those are the problem I was talking about. And those are kind of what killed the men down there. Well, it's killing passerbys to byways, but what killed his men, because necrophages kind of... They're like flies. They eat off the dead corpse that's already there. So what actually killed his men, I believe, was the main monster. We shall see. It is always so good coming here and doing this when you couldn't early in the game. Come on, ghoul. Get over here. That is a liberating feeling, killing these stupid ghouls finally.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
I think I did this mission in the Switch video I did. Actually, I think this picture right here of Geralt, like I used as the initial thumbnail back in the day. That's been replaced by now, but yeah, that right there, that scene.
Witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know.
Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Never seen ghouls come to the rescue.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
That's how it was. I dwell on it.
Someone's paid me to dwell.
And who might that be?
That's for me to know. Gonna look around. Best stay out of my way.
Alright, so... bricks. So yeah, necrophages, like rot fiends, ghouls, ghouls. Just these meaty monsters that like to eat the corpses of things and such. They're like wild dogs. They just eat the dead stuff and then they'll attack what comes by if it's alive.
Handiwork of ghouls.
Like this poor pig here. But to take out a Nilfgaardian patrol, that's gonna take something a little more serious than a bunch of ghouls. And I know what it is, but I'm not spoiling for anyone who doesn't know.
Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance.
Poor doggy. Oh, poor doggy.
Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging. Jaws strong enough to crush armor. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean, what happened?
This guy.
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels?
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had collapsed. Didn't bury the monster, though.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in?
No. Want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
You know, you could have just told me outright you guys had a monster here. In your fancy ballerina shoes. You could have just told me that you had a monster here, man. Instead of, I don't know nothing. There's nothing here. We don't need you here. Why do you want to keep looking around? Go back to your friend, man. Chill. Have a cup of coffee. Talk about life. And I shall bring you the answers you seek. As soon as I learn how to open doors.
Planks can be lifted.
There is a lot of blood in here.
Fur shreds. An Ekimara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
Yep, we got a vampire. We're gonna go vampire hunting. We're gonna go vampire hunting. We're gonna go vampire hunting and see what we can get. I don't know. And yeah, here's the thing. Is all the houses in byways have little tunnels to get to them from like they have little basement ways to get into the tunnel system. This reminds me so much of that town in the middle of nowhere. I forget what that town is called, but there's a town. I love how the rain is seeping in underground. Magical. Can I get rid of that by changing the time of day? It's a little off-putting. Having a glitch like that happen. There we go. Anyway, there's a town in Oblivion that is in the middle of nowhere, and it has it's like this cultist town that has an interconnecting tunnel system beneath all the houses, and they like kidnap people there and sacrifice them or something. I forget exactly who they are, what they're called, what the town's name is even, but I know it's in like the upper middle of the map, in the middle of nowhere. This mission's kind of making me want to play Oblivion again a little bit. Oh, and we're about to see a meat locker, so... corpses abound. Yeah. There he is. I love this guy. He does actually walk into walls a fair bit in every version I've played. He just did it there. Really easy, though. Is there anything else in here? Treasure. There should be one really funny dead guy in here. There's guys on spikes. This dude was dragged across the ground. Those guys are hanging as fresh meat. There he is! Look at this motherfucker! Oh, that has to suck. Look at that. Dude was impaled so high off the ground. He's like, what? Geralt's like 6 foot. Dude's like literally 10 to 12 feet off the ground. Like, damn. That was a javelin throw. Okay, this is where the monster came from. Does this lead anywhere? It actually does not. Huh. Okay. I didn't expect it to, really. Ah, yes, the good sad music. There's a lot of death in there. Geralt became the Invisible Man for a second. Alright, you guys are free from your vampire overlord. So I don't think I've talked about vampires. Every time I'm like, so I don't think I've talked about... I probably haven't talked about it. But, so vampires in this world, there's a few types. There are higher vampires that are actually a competent, intelligent, sentient race, like humans and elves and all them. They're actually their own separate race. They're not necessarily... They're kind of monsters, but they're actually a race from another world that is labeled as monsters because of their behavior in this world. So like Regis and... I character we'll meet later in the Blood and Wine expansion. That one dude we met earlier in that side quest who was obsessed with the Eternal Fire. They're one of 3 clans of higher vampires. There's one on the western continent across the ocean that is later in the 14th century of the Witcher world, after the course of the books and the games and everything, because there's actually lore after all this stuff for a little bit of lore. In the 14th century, during the 1300s, people start colonizing the western continent, the New World. In this world, I think it's just called the Western Continent or something, but there's a vampire clan over there. There's a vampire clan on the continent, this main Witcher world that takes place here, just like this world. And then there's another clan far out to the east past the Korath Desert in Zerrikania. And then you have normal vampires, the monster vampires, that are like Ekimores, Catechans, Bruxa. Although Bruxa are highly intelligent, similar to higher vampires, but they're predominantly female, if not, I believe they're an all-female race. And they are still much more unhinged. They're a lot more feral than normal higher vampires. But most quote-unquote normal vampires are monster things that are like human monster hybrid weird things like that we just fought down there. And they're pretty much just feral. They're just these monsters that, like, they have some aspects of intelligence. Like, Ekimores are generally obsessed with jewelry and such. Catechans... Is it Ekimores that are obsessed with jewelry? Now I gotta look up the bestiary. Now I'm just rambling and thinking about Witcher lore crap. Vampires. Catechans are these? Yeah, okay. Catechans are the ones that are obsessed with jewelry and like gold and other things and such. Ekimores are the ones that are more feral than Catechans. Catechans are smarter than Ekimores. Ekimeres. Have I been saying Ekimores wrong the whole time? Ekimaras. Ekimaras, that's how you pronounce it. Ugh. Mara. Damn. Sarasti? What was this thing? Oh, this was the one I just slew. Okay. But yeah. We'll find more vampire stuff in Blood and Wine when we get to it. And throughout the game, I guess. They're not overly common.
Gods, he lives.
Yep.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
You've done well, but others hired you. Said so yourself. They's ought to pay you.
Farewell.
Well, aren't you a little jerk? I'm totally fine with that, but yeah. Just the way he I'm totally fine with that, but the way he said that was just like, well, okay, Dick. Well, thanks to you too, man. I just saved your fucking town, and you're like, well, others paid you, so we're not gonna help you at all. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Witcher.
What brings you here?
Yeah, I came to get a lollipop from the dentist.
Hear about the missing patrol. Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
This is why they did not return.
Yeah. It took him a moment to realize that. What?
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Okay. I heard you were the dentist. Can you, like, smash some metal into my tooth so it can feel better, Mr. Blacksmith?
Yeah?
Let me see.
Alright, sell this crap. Doesn't have any money for it. What do you got? What do you got? Do you have anything interesting? Maybe a new crossbow? Your crossbows are garbage, my good sir. I spit on your face for this garbage archery. Your swords are garbage too. Disgusting. Oh yeah, could you now that I've insulted your wares, can you maybe perchance fix some of my gear, please? My good sir? Thank you very much. Still can't sell on that sword. That sword is super expensive for some reason. Yeah, even I still can't sell it to him, jeez. Maybe some of this crap? I mean, some of it, but...
So long.
Alright, so what's the next quest? Going through these quests like nobody's business, even though I haven't touched a single one of the Skellige ones. There's a lot of quests. Swamp Thing. We're gonna have to go kill Shrek, aren't we? It's over by Crookback Bog, actually. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I do remember this one, too. There's a dude out here in the middle of the swamp trying to build a house or something, and he's like, there's these monsters that want to, keep me from doing that. It's like, dude, you're building a house in Crookback Bog. Did you think it was gonna be easy? You're stupid for doing this. Like, look at this. Immediately, drowners just popping out of the water. There are more drowners in this swamp than lily pads. But we're gonna help them. As is our calling in life. More. Bring them on! Bring it on! Yeah, there he is. He's building a house out here. Okay, so he has a foglet issue.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself, and that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first, then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeared. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily, good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand. Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads them. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help, for a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plow for free.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here, but beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat.
claws so hard you could choke.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is a special type of foglet, like a custom one that's named or something. There's a few monsters like that. Just casually slay a drowner that just pops up. Ooh, a double! This guy's having some issues. There we go. He was having a weird stuttering moment where he wasn't sure if he wanted to walk forward or not.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Oh, is there some sort of, charm? Is there some sort of magical, invisible thing?
Ought to use it. Different claw marks. Guess a few individuals feed here. Different claw marks. Strange. Guess a few individuals feed here. Strange. No tracks around the corpses.
Geralt, I know you like to double speak, but I don't know how many times you can say the same thing with the same voice at the same time. Huh.
Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
Yeah, why would it be interested in going to that effort just to hide its tracks? Highly intelligent. Like, stupidly intelligent.
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic almost. Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet, hiding behind an illusion.
That looks suspicious. There's just some dead bodies over here. Like, dead bodies are common in Velen. It's just a normal thing. But a giant glowing rock with your senses is not. It's an illusion.
Placed an illusion here.
Oh. Bioluminescent plants down here? Yep, we got foglets. Saw you.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Oh, there's some Ursine gear down here. That's useful. Pink sword. Oh, you're an ugly one. Where's your stomach? He has no stomach. And he's strong too. And he's dead. Is there any more loot? Is there any more gamer loot in here? Ah, there's an exit. I think that's it, actually, yeah. No, this is the entrance I came into. So what's back here? Dead horse. There's another exit over here. Yeah, just a bunch of exits. Anyway, let's go back to that dude. He should be safe now. For a little bit, considering this is Crookback Bog.
Any tidings?
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give 'em cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well. I didn't do nothing.
Where is the closest signpost? Is it back at Crookback? Yeah, so I gotta go to my right. So one thing, aside from the HDMI converter for the N64 and the new hard drive finally, so I can store more files, I found something that I've been seeing. So I know that Pokemon, yes, the Pokemans, has been popular again for some reason recently, the past few months. I see a water hag just running around way out there in the distance. So I've been interested in trying to find Pokemon cards for a few months, just to have some and open it up and have some fun with it, like old time's sake. Because, yeah. That's been a thing. And I have not found any for many, many, many months. And then I went to the store a couple days ago, and they had a few of the single packs in a lock case, and they let me buy 2 of them. Of the, I'm gonna have to get up from my chair again. Put the controller down, grab one of these things. Pokemon TCG Sword Shield Battle Styles. It's not that, Shining Fates, I think, was the expansion people were losing their shit over. That came out a few months ago. This is the currently newest expansion, I guess, that just came out. And, yeah, I got 2 packs of these. These guys won't leave me alone. So I got 2 of these, and I haven't opened them up yet. I'm considering opening them up on a future time I do Pokemon. Like, I'll pre-record me opening these up and just, like, add it on at the beginning of whatever I do next Pokemon related. Which may be sooner than later. I'm kind of thinking of doing something regarding one of the Pokemon stadiums for the N64 now that that's opened up. Because I do enjoy those games. The announcer gets a little annoying at times, but, yeah. I'm thinking about maybe doing something in Pokemon Stadium. Anyway. Yeah, I bring this up just because it's like, I'm aware that people have lost their shit over Pokemon cards for some fucking reason. And, people like to hoard these and sell them for crazy amounts and shit, and I think that's all completely ludicrous, and people are crazy. But, I'm just kind of happy I was able to, get 2 packs that I can just kind of open up and show off, I guess, and do the current hot YouTuber thing. But no, I just wanted to get them. It was like, what, $7 or something, $8 or whatever. And, yeah, just have a little fun, I guess. A little fun. a little trendy fun. At the same time, I really do enjoy Pokemon cards. I still have most of the ones that I had as a kid. I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of sealed stuff from when I was a... Well, not from when I was a kid, but, like, more older packs and such that I got. I got them years ago. Many, many years ago. When they were dirt cheap and nobody cared about them. And, yeah, I have some. I don't plan on ever opening those. And I just keep them in a cupboard, in a box. And I just have them. But, yeah, these ones, these new packs, I'll open those up.
Here to talk about the contract.
Contract? Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems a creature's attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them.
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned or not. You'll most likely find him in the hut on the riverbank. Our impromptu morgue.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Okay, so now we got some type of monster killing people in Oxenfurt. I think I remember this one. The Oxenfurt... Yeah, this is a good mission. I like this mission. I just remembered it. We'll be in this bar later on in the game for a very kind of disturbing and memorable scene.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, alright? What's your poison?
You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
I'll play on your terms.
I guess we're just gonna... In the middle of this mission, we're just gonna do a round of Gwent. After I was just talking about trading card games. Okay, so no leader cards. We got a Stennis. Death Mold. We got Philippa and Ciri. Get rid of you and hope your twin doesn't show up to ruin things. Let's swap out Kiara. Got a Triss. This guy's got a Nilfgaardian deck. What do we get? Vernon Roach and a Dijkstra. That's kind of rare to get another spy card from a spy usage. I'll use that. Yeah, we got a pretty good deck right now. This is gonna be interesting. And he's supplying me with some spies for my thing here. My numerics. Because this is a game about numbers. Oof. This guy's not very good at this game. I'm gonna pass. I'm good. I'm real good on this if he wants to keep wasting stuff. Jeez. And he's gonna toss in a Yennefer Karna. Yeah, this guy's playing real weird. Like, look at this workaround he did trying to get rid of my cards. Like, geez, man. Chill. Chill. You're gonna lose anyway. He's abusing the healing teams that he members he has. Yeah, he's not winning. No way in hell is this guy gonna win. Alright, time to lay down the team that's gonna kick his butt. I don't care about a torrential rain, dude. I still got 45 from this thing, at least. At the minimum. Which, with this, it's 46, so... You lose, good sir. You best forfeit now. What were your last cards? Yeah, he just forfeit. He's just done.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
Oh, I got the Yennefer card. Huh. Ah.
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
I think you'll tell me everything I need to know. Bottle or no bottle.
Jedi mind tricks.
I will. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
Okay, lady, chill. Something invisible. You were drunk, something invisible grabbed your skirt and you freaked out. Chill the heck out. I think I just heard a dude vomit behind me. Okay, so I gotta investigate this.
Streets aren't safe no more. Nah, you got nothing to fear. Haven't you heard? The beast of answer you. What's this drivel?
Is that something? Yeah, it's right there.
A bracelet. Pretty worn. Silver under the gilding. Too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it, most likely.
Catacan. We got a Catacan here.
Long live,
A vampire. Let's get Geralt a trim. I've been meaning to do that anyway. I keep forgetting to give him a beard trim.
Great, got a razor. So.
Alright. He's got a nice trim. Now we can do this mission freshly shaven. Stay out of my way. I love that phrase. Dude sounds like Patrick Star every time.
If you were an orderly...
You the medic? I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want.
You're doing a lazy job, dude. I understand it's the Middle Ages here, and that you got a lot of dead corpses to look at, but be a bit more professional, man. What the shit is this thing? Bruh, what is this meat goblet of gush? What is this thing? It's just a well full of body parts and meat and bones with tubes. What the fuck would this serve? Okay, let's look at the bodies. Ignore the big, weird, creepy machine thing of tubes and... I am amazed. What is this? Oh, I've seen a lot of fucked up shit in this game. This is one of the most that I've seen that is just unexplained and here as background art for this building.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol. Just like the other one. Fondness for jewelry. Wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catachan. Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
Sir, I have a billion questions as to what that weird little cauldron made of stone back there is that has meat. Why? Is that where you just dump... Do you grind up the bodies and put meat in there? Are you some Hannibal Lecter creep? What? Why? Why are there weird things that I don't understand in this game? I'm pretty sure if you slapped a Noonwraith's tits, dude, you would die. I'm very certain that you would die.
Is it true? For 300 elves?
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Yeah, I just beat you in Gwent like 10 minutes ago.
Wanna get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither. Just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
More. And keep it coming.
Alright, here we go. Yes, we're gonna have to fight this thing drunk.
Once was a maid from Vico, Varro. Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Early in the morning.
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
Look more like you're collecting for a round of vodka to me.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying? Now shut your trap and pay.
Not about to give you a copper.
Told you he was a spy. We're gonna arrest you in the name of good King Radovid.
He's dead.
Can always try.
What's going on here?
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone. I catch you extorting coin again, you'll go straight to the front. The Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks. Farewell.
Fuck.
Alright, so we're heading this way.
Our third maid was not and gave it up to any man standing early in the
This catechin doesn't want to come out and play yet.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I hear Geralt. Oh, holy shit! I sense your blood. Come out and fight, bitch. Geralt.
Come on, cut the shit.
Okay, where is it? There it is, down the road.
Where's that damned catechin?
Okay, I'm gonna break for a second. So, the way Geralt fell when he was pushed back by the catechin there, the sketchy animation of him just kind of tumbling back really quick with some frames missing and shit, that looked so much like an animation from Sonic Adventure. Oh man, that was not done well. Gotta chase it. It's running away. Oh, that's useful. Out to that house. Let me in. Can I use the camera and just come in here? There's some people in cages. There's a dead guy in the corner. The catechin's not in here. Yeah, it's actually not in here before you go in the building, I guess. You can see the way in over there. I love how there's just a pot out here brewing for it. It's like, it's just making supper. It was ready to serve Geralt. Some freshly captured Geralt.
Which way to go?
Whoa, you popped out of nowhere. You scared me there. Looks like Geralt will be serving you up. 10 minutes later, someone walks by, sees Geralt just stirring the pot out there with the vampire head in it. And they just keep walking and don't ask questions. She's like, another day on the job. Yeah, just Geralt brewing some fresh vampire out here. Nobody's walking by, so I can't exactly do the joke, but yeah. Alright, let's head back to What's-His-Face and get the reward. Hey, dude.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catechin was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catechin?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
Alright. I think... Are there any secondary quests? High stakes. That's for the Gwent tournament. We'll do some Skellige stuff. I think I'm only going to be doing some stuff for a little bit longer. A few more missions. Well, let's head over to Skellige real quick and do some more.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, So Triss and Yen.
Oh, I completely forgot. I've been so busy with the N64 stuff that I talked about all this stuff a little bit about how I was thinking about progressing with it in the last video I did, which was Flower for the PS4. And I did end up getting... I did track down one of those cheapo converter boxes for the PlayStation TV so I could capture footage off it, because those stupid devices have HDCP on it, which doesn't allow you to capture footage on it unless you mod it or revert to a weird firmware that it has on it and that it had earlier in its life. So I just got one of those converter boxes so I can capture some game footage for the PlayStation Vita. I completely forgot about it because it was like 10 or 15 bucks or something for the box, and I have not messed with it at all yet. I haven't done any diagnostics, I haven't checked anything, I haven't tested anything, I haven't done zip with it. I've been busy trying to figure out this N64 nonsense. But maybe in like a month or two, I might try something out with the Vita. Get that bowl rolling. This bowl. It's this ball rolling. Lothar! You got a problem, dude?
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Here you're having trouble with a curse.
I am. Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's...
A nithing kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
Aye, and the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Boy's feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you, one of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
No cure for trouble like a witcher.
Trail's fresh. Might want to look around some. A nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tialva, son of Lothar. What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
Alright, let's follow this. It's gonna take us to a town, I think. Yeah, it's gonna take us down here. So yeah, bottom line is I'm excited because... Well, it should be obvious. I've explained myself a couple times already, but...
Follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
Yeah, I've got it. For the next couple months, I've got just... a new door has opened for stuff and content and stuff with the memory upgrade, N64, PlayStation Vita. I'm in a very excited mood right now. At the possibilities and wonderment of what I can do. So someone here smells. Someone smells of death. I have to find out who smells the smelly smell. And who is smelly must then, I guess, smell. Is it this house, maybe? There's no one else in here.
There's truth to that blood.
Feeling any better?
the steel goes.
Aye.
Who can I ask?
Looking awful
There's a gallant fellow.
This guy?
Greetings. Any tidings?
Bad ones. Your son's dead, killed by a fiend. All I could do was avenge him.
I told him, son, nothing good ever came out of Pharaoh. Stay home. Your time will yet come for adventures and glory. Your reward. This gold brought me no luck. May it serve you better.
I had to hold in laughing my ass off at that. Because of how inappropriate it would be with Geralt. But that's the reason why I wanted to laugh. So, there was a mission to find that guy's kid at a place. I think I did it on part. There is a like a chort monster thing out by a castle that was destroyed, and like I killed the monster, I found his kid's corpse and such and all that and such. So I had basically skipped the entire beginning of talking to this dude about the mission and all that and such. So here I am, like 10 something hours or whatever later in the game. I just walk up to this random dude for another quest that has nothing to do with this one. Well, it has nothing to do with the one that was assigned to him. And I'm just like, hey, bruh, your son's dead. And I'm here just like, wait, why am I talking to this guy about his dead son? Oh, wait, it's for another mission. So now he's over here crying because his son is dead. And I didn't even intend to talk to him about that. I wanted to talk to him about this mission I'm on right now. There's so many missions in this game, they intertangle amongst themselves if you get them, if you lose track of them.
Out of me sight.
So who do I talk to here about this mission, then?
A witcher.
Killed a giant, sure, but now just...
Greetings.
Greetings.
I think I remember this lady. I think she's part of a mission. Maybe she's the bad person? I don't know.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
Joanna's a name I remember for some quest, I think. I'm not exact on that. Even then, seriously, who the hell do I talk to about this?
There's truth to that.
Is there just like one person in town I can talk to? Is that how this works? I'm gonna buy something from her.
Greetings.
Because she's one of the few named villagers in this town I can talk to.
See ya.
Fare thee well.
Yeah, that did nothing. There's nothing in here.
You mean from the night? How was he to survive? Failure.
Hey there.
There's nobody in these houses. Maybe you, good sir, up here vomiting? No? Maybe I could cure your vomiting if you help me. I cured him! Run. Run back into nature where you belong. Amongst your kind. Amongst the frolicking deer in the rolling meadows. You shall know peace. And harmony.
Aye? What's it you need?
Okay.
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
I had a
Real pleased.
I had a feeling she was important.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house by the knithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
Lady, you're crazy.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
It is not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. No, I have not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
That's true.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a crazy sicko. Okay. There's a merchant. Let me talk to this guy.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Dude, you have an amazing hat.
Show me your wares.
I said this during Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm a simple man. A weird hat pleases me. That is a weird hat, good sir. You got anything interesting? Dimeridium could be useful. Let me get one. Because that's also super expensive. I have so much food I'm never gonna eat.
So long.
Alright, let's get back to Lothar. Hey dude, we found out your ex-wife wants you dead. And or your, well, more your son dead.
So, you know who placed the knifing?
Yeah.
Old friend of yours, Yona.
Might have guessed. Jealous bitch. Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Never. My wife, my son. I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die.
I'm just gonna say, you got a really thick neck, dude.
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings. J-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. Me son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
There's truth to that blabber by the ice giant.
Let's go down to the village. I don't think there's anything about Yona dying down here, but... maybe?
You see the
trolls this year. Fancy trying to hunt them down.
I guess she's just gone.
So what is she to you?
I think she's just gone. Okay, whatever. I think I could do one more quick mission for today. It's getting really late. Like, really, really late. No treasure hunts. Let's finish this quest that I did a long time ago with Yennefer. The one in the garden. I never did get around to completing it, even though I started it back when Yennefer and Geralt went to the garden to resurrect the dead body and get information out about Ciri. So who do I gotta talk to here? He is behind me at the pier.
You've come a long way.
Who the heck down here would have information? These guys.
You're you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Preparing my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. Alright, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
Mm-hmm. Bet she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound, then slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle, like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Yeah, he talked about that a bit previously, about how anything he eats just turns into ash and it burns his throat or whatever.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess, guide your sword.
Alright, so we got a little bit of info, not a whole lot that's new. Just a little bit of more personal details as to how it happened. So, what can I do? Just get rid of the werewolf in the garden. Okay. Simple enough. Just get rid of the werewolf. It'll be fine. It's just a demon, Geralt. Just put some holy water, just splash some holy water in its face. It'll turn into larva. And dissolve into puddles of jello. Anyway, let's head back over there. We're actually in the vicinity anyway. There it is. Which side is it on? It is... It's actually way... Is it underground or... I think it may be underground. Because he's trapped in the garden, so I think it's some underground area then. What is that? A wraith? Yeah, there's just a wraith out here. Okay, random wraith. Anything else? No, just okay, whatever. Ghosts. Ghost demons. They haunt the woods. They want to steal your Amazon packages. Okay, this requires a key. I don't think I investigated the house yet, maybe? Is What's-His-Face's... Yeah, What's-His-Face's corpse is still out here. Oh, he had money on him. Thanks, game. Free money. Okay, a lot of blood. These are locked. I really want to just use this to get through. What's in here anyway? Anything useful? Nothing, it's just why is this locked if there's just crap in here? This is locked too. Morkvarg's journal. I don't know if this is breaking the quest in any way. Oh. Huh. The quest thickens, I guess. Is that the guy down by the pier? It is. I'm gonna go visit him first. I'm gonna zoop over there because I'm not running all the way back, for God's sakes. So where is the pier? I don't see it anywhere. There it is, all the way over there. I mean, land somewhere not in the sky, please. Thank you. Hey, dude, why'd you lie to me? Not you, this guy.
Greetings. Praise Freya.
Liar.
I swear it on the great mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
Can't wait.
You're daft. You're alone. What's your plan, eh?
He's a witcher.
I'll show you. Bad idea.
Like, seriously, what'd you think would happen, dude? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I pissed off the actual guards here now by doing that. Okay. Let's go back to the garden. Okay, yeah, let's head back to the garden and help Morkvarg either be cured or killed or something. I have no idea. Okay, that was a little story detour. But yeah, he lied to Geralt. Such evil. What a heinous crime. So there's nothing else in the house except that bit of information that led to that event, but that actually didn't seem to really affect anything involving Morkvarg. He's still the werewolf causing problems here. I'm trying to this place is built like a maze, and I'm just trying to skip through it because it's really annoying having to do all this stuff again that I did earlier already. Navigating this estate. That is locked. Is he back here? Like, in this building still? No, he's not. Where the hell is he, then? I'd use the camera to look for whatever area he's in, because it looks like he's either underground behind the... Like, he's in this mountain behind the place, but it's just like, I don't really feel like using the finicky camera that's causing problems right now to try and locate where he is. And I'm not in the mood to quit and restart the game anyway. I just, if I were just starting the game and doing this kind of stuff, I'd be fine with that. Don't fall, Geralt, to your death. But this is the last quest I plan on doing today. That looks suspicious. Alright, looks like I found the entrance. Yeah, there he is, actually, way back there.
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key? Where's the key? Why so silent, Raymond? You thief! You rogue! You whoreson! You worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick!
I don't know who this voice actor is, but he did a phenomenal job here with this character. Hey, dude. Find the key Morkvarg mentioned using your Witcher senses.
Time to end this.
Do I have to look around here for the key then? I guess I just have to get rid of the werewolf? Oh, that suit of armor has the key, I think. I don't think I can get near it without him, though. Yeah, if I recall, he can't die anyway.
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off.
Like, Morkvarg is cursed to be a werewolf forever, so he doesn't die, he just respawns. And that's why we're here to try and free this curse, is, to stop this. Gotta look for the key. I don't remember where the key is. It's somewhere on the property, though. Is it in here? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So I've examined the perimeter. And there's nothing outside around here. So it has to be something towards the house. Like, what's in here? Is this another cave?
Morkvarg doesn't give up easily.
Oh, there's the key.
Priestesses. No signs of violence. Must have died of hunger a while ago. Must have hid here when Morkvarg raided the garden. A key could come in handy.
How the hell do you get in here in the first place? Oh, from the well? Really? I was down here earlier. Maybe it's because... Yeah, so I found What's-His-Face down here, then a cutscene played out with Yennefer, and we just appeared up top. So I guess this was just left over here for us to find later.
Waited a long time for death to come.
Scratching the walls.
Morkvarg doesn't give up easily.
Okay, so we got the key. Well, no, it still says find the key Morkvarg mentioned using your Witcher senses. So that's not the key? I guess? I don't see anything else around here, maybe. No? Maybe in the house? That requires a different key. That requires a different key. I've already got the stuff that was inside those rooms anyway. And it's not in there, so it's not inside of there. I don't see it anywhere. I didn't find any trace of it out around the perimeter of the estate. By the time I'm done scraping this area for any information, I'm going to be able to draw like a map of it.
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
Okay, that's a new floodgate. Let's see what's down here. This is new. Secret tunnel, through the mountain, secret tunnel. Ah.
Stones fell through the crevice years ago. Air's moving here. Must be another cave above or a way out.
Why is that still kind of glowing red right there? Whatever. I got the key. That is good. I would have never found that if I hadn't messed with those water locks. Okay, let's go see Morkvarg, see if we can fix this curse or do something. Hey dude, how's it going?
Here we are again.
You can't end this. Or release me.
Do I give him the key or what?
Have a bite of this. Ought to lift the curse.
Said the same. Last you were here.
Relax. This is different. This'll work.
Better be true, or I'll rip you, shred you. Ah! What did you do?
That was your own flesh. As far as I know, curse doesn't allow for that.
Orson, you tracked me, deceiver!
Hardly. Wanted me to lift the curse? Well, you're welcome.
Did I get rid of... I guess I got rid of the werewolf. Okay. I don't know if that was a good ending, a bad ending, or what. I'm just gonna leave the cave and say it was a job well done. Whatever. I don't know if that was a good or bad ending or not for that. I don't even know if there's multiple endings or not for that. I just know it was a thing that happened, and happened to have things. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know. Geralt, you can grab that. Just lift your arms up a little, dude. Have some upper arm strength. Eh. Whoa. Going inside this wall, actually. Wow, yeah, there's actually even plants and ground inside this wall, huh? Weird. Okay, whatever. What is this thing? I'm just gonna spawn Geralt over here because I don't know what the hell this thing is. A sword?
Ugly bastard.
What is this? Oh, monsters. Lovely. Okay. Did not expect that. So where is this reward? It's up there at the top of the hill. Some alchemist? Huh. I don't remember talking to an alchemist about this mission, but alright. Get the Skyrim my way over here so I don't slip. Oh boy! Okay, okay, Geralt, don't die. Don't fall and die. Don't fall and die. I should be dead from that. I should really have been dead from falling off that cliff, but I am not, so I am fine. Geralt is fine.
Clouds obscure the sky and turmoil grips the sea. Defend us.
I'm sorry to interrupt, whatever this is.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg. Got a few more questions.
We're kind of done, so where's my reward?
I've come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone. For good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
Okay. What's behind this door?
Hatred and strength.
There is nothing behind the door. There's nothing behind the door. Look at that. There's nothing there. Alrighty then.
Freya, hear my prayer. Freya, grant my plea.
Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'm tired. It's been over 3 hours. And, I'm getting a little burnt out, honestly. It's like, what time is it? It's actually 3:20 in the morning for me. So, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I started this like around midnight-ish. I was busy earlier in the day, but I've had some fun. It's been a late night of Witcher 3 random side stuff. And next time we'll continue more stuff in Skellige. I'm gonna go and preemptively set stuff up while I give my out monologue, and yeah. I think we did some good stuff today. Some good progress, some good leveling up, some good gameage, as gamers do. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so I've given my little rant monologue about what I expect to do over the next coming bits, weeks, days, months, whatever. With N64, maybe some Vita stuff, maybe some other things as well. I do have some other games I've kind of been eyeing on playing as well, while I kind of wrap up the main story and do some other stuff with Witcher 3. I still don't know what my next main series would be after this. I've been so preoccupied thinking about this game that I haven't really had any time or thought into what I'll do after this. I'll probably decide that much closer to the end of Witcher 3. Just what I'm feeling, like what I'm in the mood to do. Be it an older game, be it a newer game. We'll see. We'll see. I like to keep things a bit open. But anyway, thank you for watching all this today. It's a lot of side stuff. This is mostly stuff I would probably do in my own spare time, but I enjoy the story of these quests enough to where I'm like, no, I want this to be a part of my Witcher playthrough. So that's what I'm doing.
Wind's howling.
Wind's howling. So yeah, this is fun. I'm enjoying. I hope you enjoy as well, whomstever you may be. Anyway, see you later and have a good night. We'll continue this next time with whatever this mission is. Look for the thieves at the camp near the obelisk. I don't see any thieves, but yeah, we'll try to find them next time.